On the day of the game, Hussein drove Silver Killer out of the 7th warehouse, because it was allowed to use one's own warframe in the warframe items. After all players were skilled in different types of warframes. And it was impossible to ask everyone to drive the same type. For those who did not have their own warframe, the contest committee would even provide their warframes. Since Starry Group was the sponsor, the warframes provided were not bad, normally worth 1 million to several millions. But many students were still using their own. Generally speaking, the advanced players would all bring the warframes they used every day. This way, they would be more familiar with the functions and parameters and able to eliminate errors. The advanced players from the Warframe Society all had their own warframes, some of which were even worth 12 million. Saying, "I did not know you are rich. This warframe is gorgeous." She stared at Silver Killer. Among the heavy Warframe Society members, Fatty, Skinny, Lu Meng and Wang Mengmeng all had their own warframes in addition to Hussein. Wang Mengmeng's was the most high-end one. Lu Meng's also looked quite expensive. But when it came to the appearance, Silver Killer was the winner. The streamlined shape and exquisite craftsmanship was simply beyond any mass-produced products. It was a true limited edition, and the only one in the laboratory. All prototypes would be different as the design concept and technology changed. And Silver Killer was especially unique. It is just an ordinary warframe, and doesn't even have a weapon system. Hussein told the truth about the only flaw of Silver Killer. With a weapon system, it would not look so fine, Lu Meng said. The heavy Warframe Society members went toward the match venue. Silver Killer caught a lot of attention, but more people were attracted by Wang Mengmeng's warframe. Some people even shouted out, "Destroyer, someone is driving a destroyer. Who is this player? Which master in the Warframe Society is it?" Quote, more and more people were noticing the warframe Wang Mengmeng was driving. Destroyer had been discontinued a few years ago. As a classic luxury model, many warframe lovers took pride in owning a destroyer. And it was so incredible to see it in the school-wide match. Although the performance of Destroyer was just as good as the current ones, its value as a collective was over 100 million. Who would drive it to a match? Outside the venue, more and more people were paying attention to Destroyer, and many were inquiring about who the driver was. Later, they were stunned by what they learned. The person driving Destroyer was not one of the advanced player in the Warframe Society, but a heavy Warframe Society member. And they also learned that the driver was a girl in freshman year and her fellow society members were almost all freshmen. Heavy Warframe Society is in the match. Shouldn't they go participate in some moving contest? Quote, "Do not say that. There is at least Warframe in their name. It's a pity. Such a great Warframe. It is the Destroyer." Quote, naturally no one was optimistic about the heavy Warframe Society's performance. After all, no matter how good a Warframe was, the key was the player. On the other hand, Fang Mingquan had started the live and focused the camera on the heavy Warframe Society members. The holographic footage was being uploaded to the Skynet. Simultaneously, many loyal fans had been waiting in front of their screens already. Most of them did not care too much about the content, but who the host was. With Fang's reputation, the live started with several 100,000 viewer. Wow, Destroyer. Starry Cup has some class, many people could not help but praise when recognizing the Destroyer in the holographic image. Hello friends. This is your host Fang Mingquan. From today, I will be covering Starry Cup, Blackhawk Division 4. I will broadcast the Warframe items live. The viewer who knew something about Starry Cup started to leave. Comments. Fang, why don't you broadcast Ouyang Shaosan's martial arts match? Quote. Why Warframes? Blackhawk is just so-so in Warframe items. Is there something shady going on here? Quote. Fang must be marginalized in the station. Fang Mingquan saw these comments and smiled. Thank you, friends, for your concern. The reason I chose to broadcast live all the Warframe matches is that I think this year there will be a most valuable player from Blackhawk who will be a star in the entire alliance. So, this show will focus on all his matches. In addition, this player is in all the items of Warframe except for one due to a time conflict. Let us wait and see his performance. Really? A star in the entire alliance? Quote. Last time he happened to be right and now he is trying his luck again. Nonsense. I graduated from Blackhawk and that school is lucky to be in the top 20 in Warframe in the alliance. Fang must be talking about the driver of the destroyer? Quote. Haha, excited to see what will happen. Fang is so creative with his live show. Love you, Fang Mingquan. Both the believers and non-believers gazed at the destroyer. I will tell you something about this player briefly. He is a freshman in Blackhawk and majors in archery. As a member of the school's heavy Warframe society, his introduction left the audience confused. Freshman, archery and heavy Warframe society seemed to have nothing to do with the most valuable player. Fang Mingquan must be crazy, thought Wang Changqing, who was also watching this live show.